Who's starting? Rock, paper, scissors. Get it? Rock, paper, scissors. But I'm too. Anyways, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You always forget that.
So? What the heck are you there?
Hello guys,
Hi everybody.
KSquared in the building, and we have a new video for you guys. This video will be
A big story.
big story on our engagement
Also
or
looks scary.
proposal. So let's get right in.
So we're gonna tell you guys our engagement story.
The proposal. Okay, so we booked a summer vacation to the Mediterranean Sea. 7-day cruise. We went to Italy, Rome. We went to Barcelona, Spain. We went to Palma de Mallorca,
which is an island off of Spain, which is actually where we got engaged.
We was on the ship
Yeah.
when it happened. It was also the third biggest ship in the world, which was Royal Caribbean Oasis of the Seas, halfway across the wall from where we're from. Where else we have went though?
Lucca, Pisa, which is places in Italy.
Yeah.
In our other video, you probably heard us talking about it, where we saw like the marble in the mountains. That was in Lucca.
And Pisa was the
Leaning
famous
Tower, yeah.
Leaning Tower. Basically in the Europe side, I already said that I'm going to propose to Camise on this cruise, and I felt I had everything in control. But when the moment really came, it got real scary. And I got real nervous, cold sweat, want to cuckoo. First of all, it was very nerve-wracking to actually have to be the guy going down on one knee, proposing to the woman of your life. Yeah, that's number one. Number two, it will seem easy on video, but when it's actually you doing it, you will want to go to the bathroom numerous times. So I had already planned in my mind that I would propose to her at the captain's dinner. For those who've been on cruise ships know that captain's dinner is basically like the biggest dinner of the sail, where you dress up your flyest, sharpest, you put on your tux, your suit, pointy shoes, you look sharp. I said that's where I'm gonna do it. I had in mind to the captain himself and explain the situation and let him know that I want it to be a very special moment, and tell him my plans of like letting him give a little speech over the telecom from the captain room while we having dinner. So it would be like he would probably play her favorite song and then say like a little speech that she's getting married or getting proposed to or yada yada yada, and then she would be surprised and shocked like, wait, what? You just said that? You just called my name? And then I would get on one knee. That's what I thought. But when the time comes, like you notice how fast time goes, and then you just getting a lot of cold sweat and panicking. And leading up to the dinner, I guess I actually didn't went to the captain to follow through with my plan because I was so nervous. But then I was like, nah, like it has to happen now. I won't get another opportunity to make it as memorable as this trip, because as I said, it's the third biggest ship in the world, or was. Both our families were there, which was like a big group, probably like 20 or 20 something,
Yeah.
20 something of us. And yeah, so I said this would be the perfect time. My mother seen me go down on one knee to the woman of my future. I feel like that would have been like a real nice moment for everyone involved. So yeah, I just say like now is the best time, so I couldn't postpone it to another time. Probably like an hour or 2 hours before the captain dinner. My nose were all over the place. I take a nap. I started to get ready. I started to like get organized, and while Camis was bathing, I had bathed first.
So he would like dress and thing, but his mom was next door. So he like left the door open while he was like talking to his mother or asking his mother something. So I thought that he went to his mother's room, because after a while the door had closed. So I thought he went by his mother to ask her something, like, because we were preparing to get ready to go to dinner. So that was a dinner for our big group. So I thought that that's what was happening. But then I like, wait a minute, he ain't come back.
So in that moment, when I left her, I feel like this would be the only time that she wouldn't realize like what's happening, the plan that I'm doing. So at that moment, I left the room and I went to her parents' room. I asked Camis' mother's permission for her hand in marriage. And that was like probably a week or two before the cruise. But her father was...
He lived in New York.
Yeah, he lived in New York. So I didn't want to do it over text. I had wanted to wait till in person so that we could actually have a sit down and talk. When I left the room, I went to her parents' room where her father was to ask him for the permission that same night, like an hour before the dinner. We was in the room and we spoke and went over it, and questions followed, and if I am ready, and you know, the parent to
Possible son-in-law.
Yeah, questions. Then we prayed, and that was that. I went to her aunt's room now. I didn't tell no one, like nobody didn't know other than her mother, which I told before the cruise, and my mother.
You had your mother before the cruise?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So now I involve her aunt because I figured like she would be the best person that I could trust to execute the plan perfectly. Like an hour before the dinner, I went to her aunt's room after her parents' room, and I told her what was going to take place at the dinner. I informed her, and then she was super shocked, super happy, excited. And then I told her like what she'll have to do to execute the plan. Camis didn't know where I was at the moment, so she had already left the room when I came back to the room to...
Oh, you came back?
Yeah, I went back to the room. But she had already left to go to the dinner.
Wait till I hear what you say there.
And then from that happened, I don't know, like, she would want to know like where it is. Don't vex how I could go leave she, and you don't know. How women get. Everyone wanted to know where I at. Camis reached to our dinner table, and I wasn't there. So she wanted to know where I was at.
Everybody asking me where he at, and I'm like, I wish I could tell you.
All in that moment, I tried to organize everything behind the scenes before I reached to the dinner. Now, the new plan was to wait till we go to after the dinner. You know, you have the photo shoot, the cameras everywhere. Everyone had the section with the backdrops of the cruise and yada, yada, yada. So I say that would be the perfect setting for me to do it, and she would never expect it. We sat down at the dinner and we were just playing it cool. Like, I just acting like nothing happened. Then my uncle was across the table, and I guess my mother told him the plan of me proposing to Camis tonight. So he called me while Camis was at the table.
Like, it was a long table that he was sitting across from us.
So it was like, oh my gosh, like, why would you...
He would be super obvious. No, I think back on...
Yeah, but Camis still didn't catch on. Like, so he called me, and I went to he, and he asked me, like, he whispered, and he was like, hey, you proposed tonight? And I'm like, yeah. And I just like try and play everything calm. I think I was trying to like block off Camis' view too, so like I was be right in front that he had Camis would be behind on me, so she can't really like see what's going on. So then he was like, congratulations, yada yada yada, and then my mother was there blushing.
Wait, mind you, after Kirk confirmed to his uncle, this is what his uncle said, dude. Come on, smile. And I'm like, why? I'm like super awkward. So for him to just go from like us having conversation to him like, so cheese guys. I'm like,
he could have killed the whole plan right there, like within a blink of an eye, and I would have been so pissed. But again, Cammy's didn't catch on. So then I sat back down by Cammy's and I was directing the play to her aunt, which was on the other side of the table.
Yeah, she was like across the room.
Yeah, so then while Cammy's were like looking somewhere else, I would be like over her.
Just like that.
And me and her aunt was back and forth just like this behind her back. So then I telling her, she was asking me like, what's the play? Like, how are we going to do it? If we're going to do it out here or at the photography center. So yeah, I was telling her that we're going to do it at the photo booth, and she must get up and go like organize with the photographer, like tell them after the dinner we're going to come here, we're going to pick out, no, she went to pick out the best backdrop that we're going to use. Tell the photographer at that backdrop what the play was, which was after the dinner we're going to take a whole group shot, and then after me and Camis alone will take our pictures and snapping, but I'll get to that. So after the dinner now, the time winding down, so it's probably like 10 minutes before the dinner over. We done ate. I surprised that I even eat, because normally in times like those, like when I super nervous, I don't eat, because everything I eat, it comes straight back out. So I got to be going to the toilet straight. So, but yeah, I actually ate like all 3 courses plus dessert. I was like, wow, okay.
So I'm gonna just give my perspective leading up to that point. So some of the stuff that happened with it kind of matches. I will point out my makeup and thing. I said I usually start an hour before, but I said I'm gonna start 2 hours before, because I want my pictures and look good and take my face and things. I didn't really like my dress, but I just had so much going on I couldn't like change it or whatever. So I was like, this face got me popping, period. So I did my makeup and thing, taking my time. And usually he would like wait, he had done bathe and things, so he would like wait till the last minute to like get dressed, depending on how far I am. So I find it was weird because he was sleeping and then he kind of like just pop out till he sleep, but it didn't really like register as anything to me. So I was like, what happened to you? And he was like, nothing. So he went go get dressed or whatever. And then like I said earlier, the window, not the window, what do you call that thing? The mirror, it was right next to the door. So I get dressed, I do my makeup and thing, and then he stand by the door talking to his mom. And so I thought he just talking to his mom, but the door ended up closing. And I was like, okay, I thinking that he by the room. And I put on my makeup and thing, and I had all my little vibes and the music and what's not. And I'm like, wait a minute, boy call came back yet? I get hot one time. Like I get super vexed, because why would you go to the dinner without me? Like,
where would you think that of me?
So I say, something, I ain't get vexed. Let me just continue to get dressed, because it ain't gonna make no sense for me to go through the house I'm looking for cup and I ain't dressed. Better let me find he dress, and then we just like cussing and wait to dinner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
So I get dressed, I got dressed and I left, and I like, so our room, everybody booked together, but it was like everybody room were on this side of the ship, and we just happened to be on the opposite side of the ship. So if you're looking for your family, if we were looking for our family, we had to legit walk on the other side of the boat, which was terrible, and that's what had me pissed, because I was looking for this man in heels. That notwithstanding. So I went and I went to the other side of the boat. Well, first of all, I had knocked on his mother door, but I gather she had already left or whatever. So I went to the other side of the boat, and I knocked on Auntie Nicole's door. I'm like, you see cop? And she was like, no. Mind you, now that I think back on it, she lied. But she was like, no, I see he or whatever. I knock on my mother's door.
Oh wait, that's also because I told her that if Cammy's asks if I was by her or if I was by the parents, I also told the parents to don't let her know that I came to any of their rooms, because then she might start putting together pieces as she normally does. And I couldn't have this moment spoiled. So yeah, continue.
Yeah, so now this is what, not that I look, not, 2020 vision is hindsight or whatever you say. So I went to knock on my mother's door. Usually if I go into their room or whatever, they'd be like, just come in. I knock on the door. This is what my mother do. She peeped through. And I like, Mommy, why you can't let me in? And she was like, your father getting dressed. Which was a great con. Because like, why would I come in there if my father getting dressed?
And even before that, when Cammy's was knocking, she came up and was like, oh, Cammy's outside. And they're like, oh my God. She didn't catch on to what.
Wait, but did anybody open the door?
When?
I think I came twice, right?
No, only once. And that's where you asked. I think that's where she had to do the peep.
Oh yeah.
She was a major help too when she like, cause I was off the top, cause we wasn't expecting Cammy's to come.
How you wasn't expecting and you gone? You won't tell me nothing. Exactly. So yeah, that was a great con, by the way.
Yeah,
but she was like, yeah, your father getting dressed. So I was like, oh okay. I was like, I just want to know IC cup. And she was like, no, I see he. And here you check out the dining room table? I said, come on dining room table without me? Thanks.
All that time,
he did.
I write this right there. Got her father chopping it up. Getting this ready for today.
Wow. So now when she said that, the pressure went to my head one day. First of all, I went up to the wrong dinner table because I think she sent me to the wrong dinner floor. Because like you'd have certain, depending on your reservation, you would have a specific part of the ship. So I went to the other side. No, I was on the same floor, but I was on the same side, but I went to the wrong floor. And I was like, this ain't my floor? And they were like, no. I said, oh wow. So now not only am I looking for Kirk, I got into the wrong bar. Listen, everything I just get hot.
And she don't like to walk in heels.
I don't like to walk in heels. So I come downstairs now, gone to the dinner room. I see everybody, the color was red. So I see everybody in red and things I don't know that's my squad. I got there, everybody like, can you see where's Kirk? I said, don't ask me. Because if I could tell you, I'd tell you. I don't know where he is. And I said, nobody see here. Everybody was like, no, me see here. Now that I think about it, basically everybody saw Kirk. Well, except for maybe your uncle. But your mother saw you, Auntie Nicole saw you, Coleman would see you naturally. My mother see you. Well, my mother and father will leave, but after I sit down, I vex Auntie, and he rich. So I was like, let me go back and try again, see if I could find him. As I back the corner, look who I see walking in. And I like, where you are? I can't even remember. What your response was?
Oh no, I think I had say I was looking for you.
And I was like, how you gonna be looking for me? So we sit down and we having dinner and thing. And as he sit down, my heart started to race. I don't know what, I guess my spirit just like really sensitive. But I knew something was going to happen. I just didn't know what. I didn't know if it was going to be good. I didn't know if it was going to be bad. She
actually figured something was going to happen because she had even asked me while at the dinner table, something going to happen.
Yeah, I was like,
and I like,
my heart
that's I know what going to happen. But I like, what do you mean? What do you really mean? Something going to happen.
And I had to tell my father too,
I think you're trying to just relax.
I tell my father too. I was like, Daddy, I said I don't know why I feel like super scared, like I feel super sensitive or whatever. And then he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Whole time he knows. But so yeah, he was like, yeah, just relax or whatever. So now the thing what I wanted to say earlier with something had happened at the dinner table. So me and Auntie Nicole, if we saying something around people that we don't really want them to know, we would like type out the message in notes and then like show each other. So do we see your phone? So this is me and Kirk sitting next to each other, but remember she's sitting on the other side. So she have to come by us to, like, if she want to have like a personal conversation. So she comes with her notes on, and she comes and she like, I see the notes, but Kirk next to me. So she tried to show Kirk, but I see what I see, I just see what her notes. So I see her like bend down with the phone, kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
So I say, what, you want to show me something?
And that's also because she was trying to tell me it, but I couldn't understand what she said. So that's how she ended up writing it on the phone to try to show me.
Yeah, so I was like, you trying to tell me something? She was like, no, that was just my script. Probably like a butt dial thing she said or something like that. So I was like, oh, okay. Man, that could have done guitar.
You had too much. You had my uncle.
Yeah.
When I get her to speak to my uncle, you had me speaking to Nicole all behind her.
Yeah, and imagine, right, every time he would like speak behind at me, I would turn my head quick. But he would like, he would fix himself so quick. So I like, you know? So anyway, so now we get up, we gone to go take the pictures now. And my spirit, after we finished eating, my spirit had like kind of eased up. Then when we go take the pictures, my spirit pick up again, like super heavy. So now we taking a group picture on the stairs. You know everybody got them stairs pictures when they go on the cruise. And Kirk obviously he stands up next to me. But in a group picture, he holds my hand. So I was like, why Kirk holding my hand? Like, that's so weird. But it's like, why would you do that in a group photo, you know? So after the group photo, we went to the designated area he was talking about. So now everybody was like, oh, keypad. Remember I said I don't like to wear heels. So after the group picture, I was like, I'm gonna take off these heels. And I'm gonna just put them on when me and Kirk taking a picture. And Auntie Nicole was like, why don't do it? First of all, coming from Auntie Nicole, me and she to be in the same boat. We ain't keeping on the heels.
Back.
So for her to say, just keep it on, man, you know, you're so next to some crap, she said. And I was like, why? And she was like, just leave on the heels, man, you look nice and so. And I was like, I know I look good, but I don't want to have on shoes. And then she was like, let me find a seat for you, man. If I find a seat, you're gonna be okay? And I was just like, she is gassing this thing. I was like, okay, fine, find
She
me a
was
seat.
a plug.
So now, so it had somebody else in our section, so we had to wait until the people them take their picture and then we were next. So now, me and Kirk got up to take our pictures. I don't like spotlight. So I don't want to take pictures with everybody watching us like, oh, I look nice, like I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. Don't want to feel that energy. Like, let us just do our thing, you know. So now, me and Kirk are going to stand up to take a picture. And do we see the phone again? When me and Kirk gone to stand up in front of the photographer, this is when I tell you our group was like 20 plus strong.
Lads.
Imagine you're not a celebrity, so you're not used to this energy. Imagine you and your significant other gone to take a picture, and then everybody around you like this. So we're like, what happened to Ayo? And they were like, nothing, you just look nice. And I say, I know, but I could like, you're making me feel nervous. If somebody record that, you could hear me saying that.
I think he had a recording with it.
From your uncle, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are you making me feel nervous? They were like, girl, just take the picture.
Awkward.
And I say, yeah, you're making me feel awkward. Put on my phone. Just take the picture, man. I was like, okay. So now, I showed them first couple of pictures like come out with me looking super awkward because I just like like, you know. So now we finally get the pictures, however, Now he holding my hand like this here, like we facing each other. We get that picture. He was like, wait, hold on. So I'm like, hold on, fuck. Like my feet hurting. Let's get these pictures rolling. Then I see my ball drop. So
no, I actually say, but I probably say soft because of the nervousness. But I actually say after we take couple shots.
Wait, before you go. I was like, why them? I said, why our family doing that? And he was like, because we look good, duh.
Yeah.
I was like,
celebrities, so we done taking all them shots there. All then I trying to gas myself up to be like, okay, no is the time, you know. You cannot let it stay pass. No is the time. So I just not for the pictures, then my two show I was like looking super nervous. My smile was crooked. You could see my cheekbones popping out. All kind of things, super nervous. I actually tell her that, hold on, I got fix my shoe.
oh, I think I heard that, yeah.
I don't have no lace in my shoe. My shoe is just a slip-on shoe. So fix what? Like fix what really? Can we still catch her? Bam, went down on one knee, and I had the ring inside of my jacket in my pocket. So when I pull out the ring, bam! No, I didn't say pull it out yet. But then she see me waiting my jacket, she don't. And y'all can see that picture. Like that's a natural reaction. She was not expecting.
Honest to God,
at all.
I was not. I was like, oh, this heck happening for true now. Like that, honestly, that moment of realization, I can't sort of explain it because I was like, I was honestly surprised. Surprise.
And she broke down.
Oh yeah, I had crack.
You want me to take pictures though?
Oh!
Yeah, come
Pull off my eyelash.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, because like I have balls.
Dead, like but I actually had to get up. Cammy's had me down on the floor waiting about a good 20 minutes. Like my hand just like this. 20 minutes. My hand like this. Cammy's on there. I had to get up. Her Cammy's like, yeah, it's okay. We're back on one knee. 10 minutes. Then she finally and it was a go.
So anyways, yeah, that concludes our engagement story.
Hope you guys liked it.
And
if you do, comment down below.
This is a pretty lengthy video.
If you had proposed to, or you was the one doing the proposal,
yeah, tell us how it
went for you.
I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know too. I want to know like if you were feeling the same thing I felt, because
we really want to know.
Yeah, but comment, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell us what else you want to see.
We got a lot more videos coming. Stay tuned.
Hopefully we could travel soon.
Don't sleep on us.
We
out here. KSquared.